All right. I'm going to show you guys. So I started doing something here and wanted to share this. So some of you guys have seen the video on the infinity table we're working on. This here is the insert. I'm going to just carry it over here, make it a little easier to see. So this is the insert. I did a video of the lights in there that I had got and kind of showed you guys. I had them just taped up there, if you guys remember, right? I wasn't really happy with those lights. The remote didn't seem to work as well. I kind of always wanted to use Govee to begin with, just because obviously they're very reputable and they're well known. We've had good success with the Govees that we've had. Unfortunately, the Govees do not offer a battery operated version. And for this being a side table, it would definitely be way more convenient if we didn't have to have a plug going to it. So that was my plan. I had tried two different styles of battery operated LEDs. It's not happy. So I ended up going with the Govees. So I have the roll of Govees over here. I got them just kind of laid up on the bench. So you guys can see this entire background here is white. Well, when I go and put it up inside this box, even with our mirrored glass on top, we're actually still seeing that white down in there, at least a little bit, or with the lights on, we're seeing it. And I don't really like the way it looks. So what I'm going to end up doing is I am going to router a small groove in the side. We're actually going to end up doing 2 rows of the LEDs. That's what I decided with. One I didn't feel was going to be enough for the look we're going for. So we're going to do 2 rows. So I'm going to router a very shallow groove, probably less than 1/8 of an inch, or maybe right about 1/8, into the wood. We'll end up adhering the LEDs to that. But again, I still don't want to see the white. So I was trying to figure out a way of possibly trying to put a strip or something over to cover, and then maybe coming back and drilling holes at each of the LEDs, which that would be pretty tedious. Couldn't really come up with a solution that I felt comfortable with that was going to work the way I would like it. So what I decided, and now this is where it becomes pretty tedious, is that I would paint all of this white. I would spray paint that black. So this way it'll be much more hidden once we put it up inside this inner frame here. It'll be a lot less visible. Well, I can't paint over all the LED lights. So this is where the tedious part comes in. So I had actually taken our painter's tape here, just this thin, it's like 3/4 inch wide painter's tape. I had laid out a strip across this piece of aluminum I had, and then I went and you can see I sliced it the long way, and then I went and started making a bunch of little cuts. So now I'm going through very tediously taping each of these LEDs. So as you see, I got a long way to go. So that's what I'm going to be working on for the next little bit. We'll get those taped up, and then we'll come back. We'll go ahead. We'll get this spray painted in between. Hopefully it works the way we think, and we'll be back to show you guys the results.